Internet speed. What we got? What we got? Maybe 2 seconds. What's up? What's up? I'm Hypesy. I play games, make games everywhere. Good morning, good evening, and today we are doing some game editing. I have been working on a game and it's basically done, and I'm just gonna go in and just try to add some nice stuff to it. I added a leaderboard and I've tried to fix it like a couple of times, or not fix it, I should say get it to work properly. And the leaderboard's still not working properly, and yeah, we're gonna have to take a look at it. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna fix this. And oh, we got Yope in the house. What's up, dude? Welcome. Just hanging out. Got the sun shining on me, and it's a lot. It's a lot of sun. Get the AC going here. I am in my current room. I'll be living here for another 2 weeks. And yeah, been making this basketball game. Take a look at it. It's basically like colorized the world by the X. It's me. It's how I wake up. Just get into playing games and editing games. So I thought I had the scoreboard set up. And I should also mention that when I made this, I didn't keep I did not keep track of how many different objects there are in this level. So sometimes it seems to change, which is weird because it literally should not be able to do that. But we got the audio. Okay, audio's good. So you go here, and then oh yeah, and you can actually make the baskets into the let me see if I can get this one a little bit closer. Oh yeah, and hitting the boombox gets, oh, I missed. Okay. There's a couple things I enjoyed about this level. One is the camera movement at the very end is something I've never done before. I'm a big fan of doing things I've never done before. That's usually it's just through experimentation, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Let's see, this guy. Get this. Oh, and you can change the music by touching the jukebox. I actually like this song, but here, I'll show you. I was trying to go for like a clicky sound, but oh, come on, different song. Yeah, there we go. Here. Okay. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 color items left, but we only need to do 2. So that just means I messed up somewhere. One of these objects, I think, is counting multiple different collisions. And I feel like I've checked every single one of these, but for whatever reason, it is what it is. And so we hit the rats. Oh, I missed it. But that, I don't know if you saw right there at the end where the camera moves out. It's a smooth movement. And yeah, that was cool. I added a... what did I do? I added... Where's the camera? Yeah, I added a vector, a math operator, and a compare. I don't actually think this vector transform does anything. I think it changes the field of view, but it was interesting because I had to set the right amount of time to it in order to make it look smooth. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on in the leaderboard because something I don't know if I'm not turning it off. Man, how do I do this? This is on like super cold. Looking for chilled mode. Okay. Uh, what is going on here? So we got the timer. The timer turns on. That's good. That's what we want. And the output is going. Where is the output going? There is no output. There should be an output. Why is there not an output? Okay, so output is going to the leaderboard. Output on end. Maybe we just do output score. Maybe try that as well. I don't know. I was using another game. PT Jones in the house. What's up, dude? I am fixing the timer scoreboard for this game. Yeah, the leaderboard is not working. I thought I set this up last night, and it was cool. I have actually also been working on my phone, doing some more editing on my phone, GameDev, because I usually use the iPad because it's fun, and yeah, I've been trying to use my phone more because I'm trying to debate on whether or not I want to get the iPhone 14. I'm very conflicted. Okay, where is this? Let's see. So I play a lot of games on HiPipe, and with that, I try to remember the mechanics that exist in the games that I like, so that I can go back and take a look at them. And so I find myself doing this all the time, where I'll have like one device on and editing, and I'm in it, you know, like, oh, here I am. And then I'll have another device here where I will go and look at the setup. Okay, so we got like the broadcast listener, and on signal receive, it executes the time off. So game success executes the time off. So we have that. And then leaderboard entry execute. We do not have that going on here. So execute leaderboard entry. Okay. Take a look at the leaderboard. Execute. So did I just not have the execute on the leaderboard? And that doesn't seem right. Oh. And then we got a gray line for the score, which is leaderboard entry score. Let's go here. And then this one needs to be like this. Okay, this is the setup we got. Well, it helps to have a bigger screen to edit. It does help to, I would say it helps and makes the process more enjoyable. But yeah, man, I'm also like, I'm trying to do more editing on my phone for a couple of reasons. I'll be right back. This is the Life Essential tool. This was actually, it says by appointment to Her Majesty the Queen on it. I don't know if they're not, maybe this is like a limited edition item now. I don't know. But if you don't tame the beard, then yeah, just kind of look a little homeless, and definitely having one of those mornings. Ow, oh, sorry. Yo, did you make that from scratch? I did make, yeah, I made all this from scratch. And let's save it and let's test it. uh, because I swore I did this yesterday. Again, I was on my phone. You know, when you do, I probably worked at least an hour plus on my phone, and I don't do it as much as I think I should. Although I did notice when I was trying to do assets, and I think HyperPipe is designed specifically on the phone. It's designed for the phone. It's just my opinion. Because I noticed when I was looking at assets, right? Like model assets. If you try to look at, so here, if you're sideways and you try to look at assets, oh, whoa, what? That totally, I swear that did not do that yesterday. That's hilarious. I guess that's how it works, right? Yeah, Yope, you understand. One day something works this way, and then you reload it, and then it completely is working okay, and it's like very confusing. Yeah, I'm hoping, like, I always have like these video ideas that I want to make. So, and I also don't like to talk about the things I want to do. I prefer to talk about the things that I've done. I think that's like a good life strategy. But Colorize the World, I believe it was the X. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Love that game. Love the concept. And this, so the green outline, I gotta go to Manhattan to film this, but there's like basketball courts in New York City. They don't have like a wooden floor, but they have a green fence outline, and like those are like, it's cool to watch. But it's also like right when you get out of the subway, people are like just the balling. I think the weather's pretty good now. It's a little cold, but nothing nobody wouldn't be able to handle. I used to grow up in the cold for a little bit. When I was a kid growing up, it would be so cold. If you took a hose and you turned it on in the wintertime, snow would come out of it. Okay, and then again, so this basketball court is like kind of like New York City basketball court a little bit. And when you jump on the trash can, check this out, get rats. You just always have rats in New York City. That's just part of the part of the vibe. Okay, that little penguin too. Yeah, and then you got the camera movement and no leaderboard score. What did I miss? Okay, I missed something. Go back in. Okay, we got the game start. Game starts the timer. And I have 3 going into starting the timer, which seems excessive, but that's just how much I'm trying to get this. Not raccoons. Oh man, I saw fat plumpy raccoons in Toronto, but that was like the downtown hood Toronto. I'm sure they have raccoons, but like rats are just like. I remember one time we were walking down the streets of New York, me and some friends, and it was nighttime. And we put the trash on the streets over here because back in the day, nobody made alleyways. So yeah, now you just put the trash on the streets. But a friend of mine was joking, so he just like jumped into, it must have been like 6 or 8 black bags of trash bags. He just jumped into and started shaking them, and then like 24 rats just ran out of it and was like running between our legs to get to a safer location. And oh man, when stuff like that happens to you, it's just like Like you could not jump because you were scared of the rats. Because if you were to jump, when you would land, you would totally like squish your rat, which I think would be worse than the rats just going weaving through your legs. So that was my decision at the time. But it's ironic because if something like that were to happen to me now, it wouldn't phase me. It wouldn't if like a dozen rats went through my legs, I wouldn't be phased. But at one point I was, so that's how it goes. Okay. What is going on with this timer? It's probably something super obvious. I like to make my mistakes super obvious, I guess. Okay. Timer. The leaderboard entries. There we look. It's not the execute isn't lit up anymore. And it totally just it was lit up before. So did it not save? Did I not save it? Okay, let's see what I had before. Let's take a look here. The text. Okay, yeah, so something did not save, which is weird. Okay, let's get rid of this. Output text value. Here. Now output leaderboard. Score. Okay, but then we make this gray. Gotta be missing something. Game success. Game success. Activate. Okay, so let's turn game success. Also execute leaderboard. I think this is what I was missing. Game success. Execute leaderboard. Wait. Did that looked weird. Game success, execute leaderboard. Yeah, okay. This is set up. I am looking on my phone. And I'm just following. I probably used Frosty's soccer practice like a bunch of times as a reference to get the timer to start and then the timer to finish. And yeah, it's interesting because I've definitely done it on my own without looking at a reference. But again, if you're watching this video, you saw I set this up before, I saved it, I hit play, and it didn't save. So I think I made a mistake somewhere. I always assume the mistake is on my part because it usually is. But it's also early, man. It's also early. I'm not a morning person. So let's see. Oh, okay. So this timer is just a countdown. So here's the counter, and this is set up, man. Look. Okay, on signal receive, game success, execute timer, execute leaderboard. This gets turned on at the start. Text value. Okay, man. Okay. Save it. I'm gonna save it and then I'm gonna post, which I didn't know was two different things. I'm actually very confused right now because save and post edit previously used to be the same thing. Okay, let's just take a look. Or at least maybe I'm mistaken. Again, early in the morning. Now let's save it. And now let's post edit. So maybe that was what I did a mistake on. I didn't post edit first, or I don't know. Let's check. First thing, turn the music on. I like that song, actually. And I'm gonna set everything in the world to be white. But again, right now I'm having issues with the score, and I don't know why. And get in there. If the ball goes in the hoop, then there's like a cool. The rats, that's my favorite, one of my favorite parts. And then check it out, I'm gonna put this angle so saved it. So I wonder if I had to save it before I did a post edit. I'm sure whatever mistake I did, it doesn't matter because it's working now. Interesting hype. It reminds me of the game, the Blob release back for the Wii. How you need to color in everything. The Blob. Let me see. Let's take a look at that. Okay, okay. And so the Blob was coloring everything. Oh, it like kind of like a splatter? Yep, it's like post edit and save almost the same. Post edit takes you out of the editor, while save keeps you in the editor. That's I believe that's new. I don't remember being able to do that previously, or I was able to do that previously, but I had no idea. I usually just hit the post edit. I see the difference. I appreciate the difference too, because I feel like most of the time I only want to do the save, and then I do what, like post edit. Like, I guess not, like this example was a good example where I want to test it right after, but test it where my score is saved. So yeah, if you want, 48 seconds is my current high score. I definitely think you can do better. Anybody could do better than that. But yeah, that took a full day to get. Okay, so now that is set up, I can go into how I did some of this stuff for the objects, but I don't think anyone is that interested. So yeah, we're just gonna be building this out. If you look here, you know, this is like, again, I'm going with like NYC vibes. These are classic, these are supposed to be classic brownstones. I used to live in a brownstone, so just like really cool old buildings made from stones that you can no longer get, and they just have like a classic New York, or I mean, I would say Brooklyn vibe. They have them up in Harlem too, but these are just neighborhoods. And I want to add stuff here. So when you complete the level, it'll colorize everything. So like right now, this is brown because the brownstones, but I'm gonna make them white, And then if I'm gonna go into them, oh, and these are not. I might make them reusable objects, but what I'm doing is adding a broadcast listener for game success, and when that broadcast listener executes, it colors the object, and yeah, so I want to just do that for just adding nice background settings, and just you know I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, please let me know. I will address that. Okay. Soccer goals are white. Oh. Football goals. I'm probably the only American. I try to say American football, just because I tend to find myself outside of America more often than not. Okay, what were we looking at? Soccer goals. I just want to see what they look like. I don't watch a lot of sports. Okay, so this one's like black, but most of them are white. Yeah, we'll just. Oh, and that one's like orange, and that one's blue. Maybe blue would be cool. Let's see what blue looks like. I mean, since everything was already basically white, I just want to add more color to it. Okay, so that looks cool. And then this, is this an add-on? No. Okay, go in. Grab a container. And that's one thing I enjoy about making games like this is the process for coloring an object is pretty straightforward, but because there's a lot of different objects, you have to do it over and over and over again, and I find that to be like a great repetition to learn the mechanic of, I don't know, collision triggers plus broadcast listeners and sound effects. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go like this. Put that in there. And one thing that I think is cool, so this doesn't need any physics. Yeah, let me show you. So like this bench, the collision trigger, on the collision first start, you have the sound. You can see the sound, and then you got the broadcast listener. But then on the collision end, you turn the broadcaster off. You disable it, and then you turn the sound off, and that allows it so that it doesn't count the same object more than once. And yeah, I did that because I didn't think of it at first, and then I was having that issue, and then I was like, oh, let me turn that off. So it's finding the solution when you kind of find the problem. Oh no, we want broadcast listener. Game success. And this will be color green. On signal receive, visual, color. I got multiple greens up in here. Okay, and then green. Look at that, easy peasy. Oh, and then we set this to white, and we're gonna do that again for the soccer goal. When you choose the save options, are the changes visible to everyone or only to you when the entering edit mode? Yeah, that's a good question. If I had to guess on that one, my guess is if it's published, it would ideally be for everyone. What was it? Oh man, the sunlight. There was a shot. You get. I have. Okay, I'm just gonna. What was that doing? Okay, put the soccer goal. I try to label stuff too. Is this in there? It is. Reusable. It's my green tea. Like this bad boy. It what's the button? Duplicate, create new instance. Nope. I feel like when I hit duplicate, create new instance. Well, I'm not gonna. Okay, so what? Let's see what X value this is at. X. Oh wait, this isn't even. This is in the container. Alright, let's just move this one down here. Maybe -2. Duplicate, no, undo. Get to the left over here, duplicate like that. Duplicate, cool. Delete. Duplicate. Oh crap, no, that's not what we want. Nope, that's also not graph here. Duplicate to the right, there we go. Why do I keep, what's going on here? Duplicate. And now you're doing, jeez, come on. Okay, let's select. See if I can't, Okay, I'm trying to get this thing to like, how do you say, got no space. Duplicate specifically 100% to the right. Currently changes are visible to everyone when you select save. We are working on a new feature that would allow you to save and post updates later. Oh, that's interesting. There we go, something like that I think should be good. Get this off. No, off. Soccer goal. Okay, so again, broadcast listener. Listening for game success. Game success. We got blue, red light, red. On signal receive. Visual A, blue. material B. Red light, I believe it was the name of the color. And here, I think we just said red. Let's see, red. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and move this back a little bit over here. We can call it, I don't know, goal. Yeah. Keep the name simple. This one's even got out at the end of it, so we like that. Okay, so duplicate, create new instance. It'd be cool if you hit duplicate and hit new instance, that it would somehow highlight the new object. So currently it's the old objects highlighted, but if it had this one highlighted, that'd be cool. Not necessary, but let's see what axis these white objects are on. 22, so let's do that for here. Let's put this on 22. And let's duplicate that. Rotate it. And move it all the way down here. And I just realized, I don't know, does that soccer field look too small, too big? I don't know. It looks good, right? But we should probably add, zoom in here. Go ahead and duplicate that, move it over here. Something like that. I do believe a soccer field is roughly 4 to 6 times bigger than a basketball court, but you know, in this world, apparently they're similar. And I also realized I'm gonna need to pull up a big fan of that new center item thing with the spinny crosshair. Been a huge savior in terms of when I'm selecting multiple objects and I gotta put them in a container. So that's been really cool. Soccer field. No disrespect, but I'm not sure what the soccer field looks like. Last time I went to a soccer game, I believe I was living in Medellin, and it was before COVID. So it's been about 3 years. Okay, so we got a half arc. That might be difficult to do. Oh, we got a little circle thingy in the middle. I could do that. And we got the field. Okay, cool. Let's get it done. Ungroup the item. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to look at that soccer field again. Okay, so the lines go behind the goals. Yeah, that I knew that. PT Jones got a question. Out of curiosity, have you been using the new multiple copy and paste feature? For me, it's a time saver. I haven't used, so I have. I think it's great. I haven't used it in the way I thought I would. I think the best part for me is specifically when I'm like pasting objects. I can just paste it multiple times, whereas in before, I I would paste, and then I would have to select everything, and then I would copy or duplicate. And I have gone into like one or two hypes and taken a couple of different objects and copied and pasted them. But I haven't, yeah, not. I don't think I've utilized it as well as I can. But yeah, I like. What's a good example? So your hype fun fair, and I'll probably maybe even do this now since you brought it up. But I like the concept. I love the concept of going into other people's hypes where they've made like, I don't know, a polar bear handing out ice creams, or a food truck, or just like other people's hypes that have things in them. I like to grab them and then just like randomly throw them in the backgrounds of my hypes in games. So it's not like a game feature, but it's almost like a little showcase of something somebody else has made in my hypes. So yeah, maybe I'll do some of that. Well, I think we got plenty of time. So but not to the extent where it's like I'm like, whoa, this has changed my way of seeing how games are made. That hasn't happened to me yet. I've had that with the debug feature when you can move the camera. Like like I was spawning an object and the object was spawning, but it was just going in the wrong direction, but I couldn't see it because the camera wasn't all the way over to the left. Oh crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. We got sunlight things I'm gonna work on. Yeah, so that debug feature, I'm sorry, the moving the camera feature for me when I was debugging, because then you can look other places in your game world to see what's going on. So yeah, for this hype that I'm making, it's basically I'm just making a world, right? So I haven't had the opportunity to go in, but I'm sure it'll happen soon enough. What are you just like, are you copying and pasting mechanics, objects? Nope, that's too much. Yes, that looks good. That looks better. Wonder how many of these we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3.5. confusing. Okay, so here. That's probably good. We can delete that one. Oop. Let's go take a look at that soccer goal image. Okay, so the triangle or the square or the rectangle is bigger than maybe something like that. Oh, you know what I realized? This isn't actually white. This will be green. So I'll need to make sure that this is definitely in the middle, like, oh, come on, nope, like this. Yeah. I mean, I've definitely in the past been like, I've needed that. I've definitely in the past been like, I don't know, copy, paste, copy, exit, go into hype, search. I mean, yeah, go into hype, find what I'm looking for, copy, exit the hype, go into my hype, paste it, exit the hype, go to search, type in the whatever, search, find it, edit, find what the object, copy, exit, go to my hype, paste. I believe the biggest part of that process was just getting back to the hype that had all the objects, because sometimes you have to like search the hype if it's not on your most recent or whatever. Yeah, huge time saver, and it's just cool. I do have my particulars about the I don't know, the replay button, and the remix button, but you know, see how it works, see how it goes. Can I make this go lower? Barely. Yeah, okay, maybe, yeah, let's just leave it at that. Do this here. And I thought there was another one. Maybe I deleted it. .5. Yep, my particular opinions about certain setups. But yeah, man, it's like test it as is, see what's up, make some cool stuff. Oh, whoa, relax, bro. Dogs, people got dogs. Mexico City, it's like everybody got dogs, but here, I mean, here people have dogs. In San Francisco, people don't have dogs that much. I want a dog. That would be cool. 7.5. Let's try that. Okay, I think that's decent. Oh, and we got a soccer ball over there too. What's up, Beak or B Dog in the house? Ron Juicy. Friends, still working on the TikTok game. I don't really. Making a game here. Let me show. Oh, and I need one more too. Take this, duplicate. Put this over here. That's cool. Get to see people joining. I can't actually tell. It's okay. Lengthwise is 2.4. Let's go like this, and we can squeeze this in here. Okay, that looks good. Nope, nope, nope. That's too much. Okay, so let's just grab all this, and we gotta put it to the other side. And I do want to make a colorized football or soccer or whatever, but make it super simple. I almost talked about this earlier, but I don't remember. And only have like 3 objects. This. Delete. Okay. And let's remember, all these are going to be white. And then this is also white. Make this white. And for those who haven't seen the game, let's take a look. Here's a game. First off, turn the music on. That basketball is out. I think you can. Yeah, okay, so I might need to do something so you can't do this. Because once you're out, you cannot get back into the playfield. And here we got a New York bodega. This is a bodega. Bodegas have you can walk through the building. That's not good. I gotta fix that. Okay, let's. And we still got the. Whenever I'm missing the restart button, I test it because there it is. Okay, so definitely. Definitely fix it so you can't jump over the fence. But I'm telling you, the fact that it's green, that I'm pretty sure that that's how it is in the basketball courts in New York. I'm also keeping an eye on that colorized number to see if one object sometimes has like a double tap or a double color change. It shouldn't, but the numbers are always off. Look at that, the gold goes in. That's cool. And again, my favorite part is here, the rats. So, okay, I also need to change a couple of different things. And again, the camera field of view will move out. Yeah. Oh snap, Yopa's got, what, 33 seconds? Dude, that's very impressive. That's actually super fast. Must have been focused. Okay. Let's save it. Because, always good to save. Saving is a good practice. Yeah. I mean, I think I grew up. I basically learned to always save, and it's nice. Wait, did the colors change on the soccer field? I think they did, right? They should have. Let's take a look at this. Broadcast game success on signal, change color to green. Yeah, okay, so it should have. We can put that ball over here. Mess with that later. Right now, you should not be able to jump over, so let's just go ahead and grab this. And where's my pencil? Come on, pencil. Get out of there. Okay, let's, we need to make this a little bit bigger, maybe 1.25. Yeah, and then whoop, and raise it up like that. Y 2.7. How does that look? And let's test to make sure you can't jump over. Yeah, like that. Cool. It looks even higher. I mean, that kind of looks more official. And let's just do this. Get in there. That's just like a fun little side thing that does it. You can just do that. I think the jumping fox on top of the bench got counted twice. Oh, let's check this fly fox. Then 37. No, that was 36 for the fox, 35 for the bench. It could be though. Oh wow, like inhaling something, I don't know. Yeah, I literally spent at least an hour going super slow testing each object. And it was weird. It was weird because like sometimes it would work and sometimes it wasn't. And the main thing it was that I did not have the broadcast activation disabled on the collision end. I had it like, or I didn't have the something on the setup. So the only problem is I feel like I've gone through each individual object, checked it out, look at how it was made, and everything looked okay. So, you know, it's not that big of an issue. I just have a lower number. I do just wish the semi OCD inside of me is like, get everything perfect. But then the part of me is like, yo, you'll figure it out later or not. Like the game still works. Like the game is still good. So I think that's like one of those life things. Like maybe it'll get figured out, maybe it won't. But yeah, man, it's all good either way. Okay, so 2.7. I think I like it with this being bigger. Grab this one. This button is for the scale. Was it 2 or 2.5? What was it? 2.5? Man, moving around in 3 dimensions is just like something. There's something about it, man. It's just so cool. It's like, I bet you all these other people are out here moving around in 2 dimensions and you're like, yo, 3 dimensions. Even we block that off. Even the 2D, which is really 3D, that's cool too, man. Okay, let's get this 2.7. Scale 1.25. Move this over a little bit, and then let's go ahead and also bring this up just in case. I do not want people jumping over. Like, there we go. Yeah, this looks more realistic too, honestly, with the higher. Okay, so wait, let's get everything, and I wanted to double check the soccer field. For football field, assuming you are the majority of the world. I always like to think, again, I guess I can do this because I'm an American, but Americans are always like, they think America first, and then they think about the rest of the world, which to me, I think everybody does that in every country. They think about their country first, because that's where you're at. And but I don't know, maybe it's, oh, what if you see the numbers are off? Okay, let's check the, wait, it's a soccer field. Okay, let's check it. Yeah, okay, and this color. What was I saying? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, and I was in Canada, and I don't know, it just bugged me. Everybody thought I was Canadian, and I think it was just because I was in, it's because I was in Canada, and I was telling somebody that because of the way I look, I'm ambiguous. I can be wherever, and nobody's gonna know. Which is kind of nice. You know, you gotta take what you can get sometimes. Okay, let's, so this is off a little bit. Okay, oh, what happened to the music? Is the music gone? Okay. Oh, and it's back. Okay. So this is good. This is good. Okay. Let's also. Okay, cool. Yeah, I gotta work on my Halloween one. I think I'm gonna start doing that this week. Oh yeah. So there's a procedural. Where is it? Let's find it. There is a really cool note. Maybe it didn't save. I'm gonna type it in here. Sky. Okay, so I'm sure those that have seen this before will know it. Where is it? Environmental controller. Okay. So right now, and there should be a green. We got a new color green. Okay, so right now. And then we add a, well, let me type environment, because maybe that's the second one. Yeah, okay, so there's another one. Oh, and it's right there. Okay, so let's go here. Delete and I'm gonna change this name to environment controller. Okay, cool. Environment controller, broadcast listener, enabled on. Okay. Ground color. New color is going to be this dark green. And now we can go here. Nope, not this one. Here. We can make this white. This should be interesting because I've always wanted to play around both with the ground color, the sky color, and there's some cool effects in the sky controller. But I'll be honest with, for me, it's intimidating. It's intimidating because it's like, Oh, and we gotta also mess with the road. Keeping an eye on everything. See if there's a double counter somewhere. And it's gotta be multiple different objects too, because it's not like the count is off 1 every time. So like I believe one time it was off 3. And I believe also the stone changes to gray. Let's take a look. Oh, you got 34 seconds? That's impressive. Oh, we got... I'm just glad that the scoreboard is working. Because that was not working. Okay. Let's go to the road. Here. Go to these dudes. Advanced. Broadcast listener. Game. Okay, so this can now be set up properly. Looks like I have already set it up here. You can see broadcast listener. Game success. Visual slot A. Change to black. Now everything looks super white, and we got the brown stones. What is this? I think that's just a stone. Okay. Can you see the brown stones from over here? You can. Okay, so we're gonna need to change those colors in for sure. And okay, so this one. Oh wait, this. Put in here. Oh, is it in there? One dude. No, it's not. There we go. The show. And let's select it. Broadcast listener game success. A, B, C, D. Oh, this is already set up. Black. Black, brown, light, blue light, brown. Okay, cool. So this is set up. So we can just go ahead and make all these white. And let's take this, duplicate, create new instance, select this object, move it. Oh, nope, nope, not that way. Nope, nope, move, go back. Go here. Select these two, hit delete. Oh, there's a tree. I accidentally pulled out a tree. That's cool. Let's go ahead. And, yeah, let's use this tree. Make accidents seem like on purpose. I don't believe anything is set up with this tree. It's a reusable. Yeah, let's just go ahead and call it tree. That boombox is a perfect touch. Oh yeah, the boombox. I wish I knew how or of a sound. Like basically when you click it, it goes click 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 click, as opposed to like click once and then change the song. I'm sure if I spent more time to finesse it, but it's cool too, because if you don't like the song, you can just change the song. I think that's what I enjoy most about it. I have 4 for different songs, and I have a particular song that is my favorite. But oh, you know what? I could also add a Easter egg where if you make a basket, it colorizes the world automatically. So it's like a it's like a secret way to get the fastest time, maybe. That could be fun. And that would be easy enough to do. I would just, oh, but then I would have to add a broadcast listener to every object. Which I could totally do. That could be a cool sneaky way that, like, if you make the basket, you colorize the world instantly. I like that concept. But let's colorize this tree first. Oh, we got a collision trigger. We don't need that. We need... Is that broadcaster? No, yeah, we need a broadcast listener. Game success. Is light green good? We got multiple. Yeah, I like green medium. Green medium, I think, is a preferred one. You know what? Orange is good. We'll do orange. You know, okay, hold up. I'm going to add a switch. Edit probability distribution. Get rid of this one. Put a 1 here. Enter. On start. Visual A. Orange. Visual A. Where's the green med? Green med. Okay. And what is it? Brown? On signal, let's see. Switch, execute. And visual B. I think brown light works best. Okay. Go up here, and then I can, you know, add this tree. Duplicate. Maybe make this one a little bit smaller. Make this one a little bit taller. And but overall it needs to be white on white. There we go. Do you like that Easter egg of if you make the ball in, everything changes color? And you just like instantly win. But first, let's check the tree. Oh, but if I'm doing this, it also makes everything faster. And I will save it instead of post edit, which I'm still, I guess now I'm a little confused, because if I save it and I don't post the edit, the posted edits is what it was saved before, and then the new save, yeah, Yeah, I'm not gonna think about it too much. It's just gonna hurt my head. Okay, so let's go to the basket. And let's do this. And then counter. And then let's also have another broadcaster. And we can call this game success. And if this one, yeah. Broadcaster, game success. Broadcaster execute. Let's see if I can't do this. Now I just want to. I like it. It's almost too fast though. I mean, we'll just do this for testing purposes. The tree I believe was brown. You can see color there. Sidewalk on the color. Yeah. Yeah. Like have it so that there's an interval and then a restart. Yeah, that totally makes it. I do believe that would take me like 10-15 minutes to figure out, just because I'll be sure to make all the mistakes possible just so that I can make sure I learn how to do that. But yeah. I think I'll do that. There's just always like all these little tweaks you want to do. Yeah, that's a good call. Add an interval that waits like 2 seconds to then to reactivate. Yeah, I'm totally doing this basketball Easter egg. That one's a little bit too easy, but I can. Yeah, it's just too easy. That's easily fixable by just having this dude like that. Okay, cool. And so that would mean every. I know, probably it's a minor tweak. Oh, what if? I wonder if I can do an add-on that has a broadcaster listener to game success to execute collision trigger. So we're here. Let's get out of this. I think I'd have to go in individually to every single object, add a broadcast listener for game success, and change the colors, which, no problem. It's just a minor tweak. It's the gameplay that matters. Yeah, I agree with you. It's mainly the, it's adding an interval, and I think it's a great idea, and I'll probably do it. I mean, I could probably do it right now. Maybe. I don't know. No, I don't want to. I just don't want to mess with it, man. Okay, let me go to all these. Let's just mess with this stuff first. Okay, here. Broadcast listener, game success. Color on this one is black, brown, L, gray. Black, brown, gray. But PT, what do you think about the Easter egg of if you make a basket in, then the world gets colorized and you don't actually have to complete the entire level? What do you think? Is that like or is that maybe too much? I think it's a it's a fun little Easter egg. You only know about it if you've been watching this this live stream. Oh, grass patch. Did this ever get set up? Project? Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. Broadcast listener, game success. Visual slot brown. Oh, okay. You didn't man. Well, that's good. That's good. That means that like it's not. How do you say? It's not easy. It's it takes a little finesse. Yeah, because if you that's always my biggest concern with some Easter eggs is that they're like just too easy. Again, I'm able to do it because I've been like messing with this game every day for like the last couple of days. And I forget what I was doing. Broadcast listener. Game success. On signal receive. Visual A, brown L. Yeah, it's definitely one of those that it just takes a little bit of finesse. And it's like the right angle. And you wouldn't even think about it unless you just like did it or whatever. Broadcast listener. I think it's fun. I can always turn it off later too. So now we got the sidewalk set up and so get some speed. And yeah. Alright. Oh crap, hold up. Yeah, so there's definitely finesse to it. Yeah. Board changes, cool. I don't know about that sound. That sound seems a little weird. Let's go here. Sound enabled. I think I'm gonna do. I think I got too many things up on this one, but let's see. Let's see if we can't do the interval. What did we say? Like 2 seconds. On collision start. It's not looping. So it's definitely a fun. Yeah. I think so. And it's like a hidden extra incentive. If like it's not that big of a deal, and it's not easy. Okay, so there's like a weird. This I just want this sound to be like a cheer. Is there no cheer sound? I thought I had a cheer sound. Okay. Let's go and add one. I'm liking the applause number 2. Where did it go? Here we go. Gotta hit it just right. Ah. No, that's not the sound. What if I just turn off the sound? Okay, well, anyways, let's get to the, let's go to the fence, edit, broadcast, listener. I think this is just ABC, green light. Visual A, green light. Visual B, green medium. Cool. And these buildings, do they? Okay, yeah, so the buildings also have the broadcast game success set up. After what feels like 30, you may, yeah, it's I think once you make it like a few times, then it's there's a trick to it. Also, if you miss kind of your first shot, it's easier to just like restart it than to like keep trying to make it, which I think it's a good balance. But again, the biggest thing is I have to go to every object and add this. Wait, did I do it for here? Visual A, C, A, gray, C, brown. Why is the basketball gold brown? Oh, it's the rim. And you know what? That shouldn't be brown. That should be red. Take a look now. Yeah, that... Man, I had a brown. Now I wonder if I should change the color of the... Let's just keep it. Or was it... gray and red. So okay, so we got that object, and we're just going through the left over here, taking a look at all the different objects. We got the streets, the goals, the brownstones, the bench. Let's go edit the bench. Got A brown, B black. Let's go add a broadcast listener. Doing success. Visual A brown, brown L. And visual B, what did I say? Black. Black, yeah, at the bench. Okay, we got the floor. So I think we're pretty much good. The main thing is next are the individual objects, which there's a lot. Oh crap, I missed. Yeah, okay, so it looks like the floor needs to be changed as well. Oh, did I? Probably the stone as well. No, wait, that's already set up. Okay, so this broadcast listener. Wait, is this a? Okay. So notice the white outline versus the green outline. Always pay attention to those little details because they matter. Broadcast listener. Access. No visual, yo. Visual activation, and I believe it's just, yeah, dark red. It is dark red. Oh wait, yeah, let's go in. Get it. Oh, that's not good. We don't like, I don't like that. But what do we look? Okay, boombox, colors, everything looks like it's got color. The sidewalk does look white and it should be gray, so let's the good thing I figured that out, because that's I think it's possible to trigger it from underneath, which is not what we want. Oh man. Okay. So let's go in and let's just make some edits to this. now I'm gonna make it, and then I'm gonna change my camera angle. And go. No, that was a miss. And go. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, cool, cool. Doing anything exciting for this Halloween? I believe I'll be in Brazil. Yo, what the? That's weird. I wonder if that was just like a random. I hope that wasn't that way for too long. Doing anything exciting for this Halloween? Mike is muted. Yeah, that's weird. It somehow got changed in the operating system. So on the 14th, I'm going to a concert. 70 musicians featuring music by John Williams, the dude who did Star Wars, and Hans Zimmer. Ooh, Hans Zimmer. Yeah, I know how Gladiator. Exciting stuff. Yeah, Gladiator. And then there was I believe another movie that recently came out. But I mean, Gladiator is like the most epic of them all. Those were good times to be working at the movie theaters at the late 90s. Gladiator was so good. It was epic too. Nobody even knew it was gonna be a good movie. That's how you know when it's a great movie. Like nobody knows. They're like, oh yeah, it's just a dude, but it's epic. It's an epic film. Well, let's see if I can cause that kind of bug thing again. Oh crap, no. I'm a little curious. I feel like the floors are not objects, unmovable objects. Yeah, they're objects. Are they all objects? Let's double check. Unmovable, unmovable. Okay, so. And yeah, okay. So I guess the next step is, wait, basketball. Basketball needs to be set up that way. Hide. Broadcast listener. What is it? Orange, black. Hold on, I gotta change this song. I'm just over it. Oh, I guess it's done now. Okay, let's see if we have any other objects in containers. I guess I somehow missed basketball. This is all set. Crosswalk set. Grass. Everything is set. So now it's just basically like individual dudes. I guess it's just. I'm not gonna lie. I do think it's kind of a little boring because. But I think that's how it is sometimes. You gotta get through it, and it's also good. What do you call it? Muscle memory. The dark blue, gray. Visual, dark blue. B is black. Okay, so wait, B is gray, C is dark blue, and D is black. And I think I actually got confused. So let's so D is black. Okay, so C is dark blue. And B is no, C is gray. Okay, yeah. There we go. That was it. And I bet you I could. So since all these items over here, I think I can just do this. I don't have to do it in each one. Like that's one of the things I thoroughly enjoy when you do the same basic mechanic structure over and over and over again. Sometimes somewhere along the way you find a quicker, easier way to do it, and it may be something as simple as this, where just you take one broadcast listener from an individual object and you spread it across multiple individual objects, as opposed to creating a broadcast listener in each object and having to do it one at a time. But it just helps, I don't know, like for me, it helps the mind understand that there's just always multiple different ways to do things, and that's a good thing to think about. I wish there was a way that you could like execute a collision trigger to do all its stuff without the collision trigger group. Like if there was, I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so let's I think this is dark green, black. Visual A. Dark green. Visual B, black. And then we got over here a green light. We got this one as well. Dark brown, dark brown. All right, let's take care of that. A lot of spaghetti. We're making a lot of spaghetti. When you make spaghetti, remember you gotta make sure it's perfectly al dente all the time. And you do that by testing the pasta as it's cooking. Brown light. And when it's not cooked, it's not ready. But then the moment it is ready is the moment you gotta put it on the plate. Light brown and black. Okay. Game success. Light brown. Visual C. And black. And I could probably just create a broadcast listener in the middle of everything. Didn't know there was a basketball there. I was attempting to score from the one closest to the two standing fellows. Yeah. Originally, that one was set up that you can make it easily, but I moved the shark guy closer to the ball, so it's not, because that was too easy. So depending on which saved version you're checking out, it may be easy or more difficult. And oops. And let's get a broadcast listener. Oh crap, stop. So I want this just be a little bit like this. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and let's see. Asset. Nope. Logic. Let's save it first. We've made a lot of changes. Yeah, but so I mean, I think you respect and appreciate this, PT. To me, al dente is the way. So it's like one shouldn't even have to say al dente. You should just say pasta, and al dente is automatically assumed. Like, that's just me though. That's just me. Like, if pasta isn't al dente, it's not pasta. But I think we agree on this stuff just because, yeah, when you know, you know. But I'll be honest, Italy spoiled me to pasta. Like, do you know how difficult it is to eat pasta anywhere now? I just can't. I just don't. I literally don't. Like, unless, my friends have taken me to like very expensive Italian restaurants. But most of the time, it's just disappointing, man. It's disappointing. It's like you go to a place, you order pasta, and then they give you something, and they call it pasta, and you're like, dude, this ain't pasta, and I'm just gonna go home and not leave the house for a couple of days, because it's like, how do you mess up pasta? But everybody does it. I mean, not in Italy, but like, if you make that mistake in Italy, you're just out of business. You no longer have a business. You're doing something else. Yeah, that's not. Character. We're gonna try this character game success. I once tried to explain good pasta to like some young 20-something California hippies. We were in well, they weren't hippies. They were just Californians. And yeah, I explained it to them. And it was cool because I think they kind of understood. Well, I think they understood that they didn't understand. Like, having a more depth knowledge of something to them was trivial. And yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool because I was like, yo, I said this, and they were like, I've never ever thought about that. And I'm like, exactly my point. Okay. Okay, we got A, black, white. Well, yeah, I don't need a white. Okay, black, red. Character gain success. Visual A. We said black and red, right? Yeah, black. Visual B, red. B is yellow. Okay, in this little piglet, we got black, light gray, green med. Black, visual A, black. This is why I gotta do 2 at a time. I forget. Light gray. Visual. Light gray. C, I believe was green med. Med for a medium. Words coming from a chef, so you know it's true. Al dente all the way. Yeah, man. Being able to cook as well is also underappreciated. I feel a lot of things. It also takes time to learn all this stuff. Oh man, this thing is just out of control. I mean, dare I say decades? Okay, C, green med, D, light green. Okay, let's get this character here. D. Yeah, it takes a decade to learn a bunch of stuff. With the light, was it light green or green light? I don't think that's a light green. I think it's green light. Okay. Let's go over here. We got banana, black, yellow, yellow, brown. Black, yellow, yellow, brown. Black, yellow, yellow, brown? Yeah, brown. Again, it's early in the morning. It takes time for me to like fully wake up. Hours, perhaps. A, C, D. Black, orange, black. That's nice. Black. Orange. Black. Okay. Let's do a couple more. Yeah, I think we're almost out of time too. So let's I want this to execute the jukebox. And jukebox color scheme is cyan, black, gray. Cyan, black, gray. Right, one more. There's one more color, and it is pink. Got this dude. Black, blue light. Black and light blue. Blue light? Okay, I guess it's probably blue light. No, yeah, blue light. Okay, green light, yellow. Green light, yellow. And this is some edits I can also easily do on my phone. And we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus a backpack. So it looks like 6 other objects to do. Totally agree. It's like people saying that McDonald's has the best burger. I went to Inglewood joint in Switzerland and their burgers are on a whole nother level. Yeah, I mean, to me, that's how everything is. Like everything has like multiple different layers on layers, and you only know what you know until you know more. So that's cool. Okay, let's test it. I'll get the rest later, but we are at the 2-hour mark. Let's see if I can get that in. Yeah, okay, perfect. So it's only some of the dudes. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to do it now while I'm in the zone. Yeah, let's just see if I can't go faster. Okay, and I can move this around too. Let's go here. Black, orange, yellow. Black. Orange. Yellow. What was that 4th color? Blue. This one I think I can just turn on. I have a switch somewhere in his head. Alright, we gotta zoom in. It's not letting me click. Oh, there we go. There we go. I hope this doesn't like break something, like if you get halfway done, you do it one way and then you make a basket in and half of the stuff is already set up. Stuff like that. I hope that's gonna be okay. Okay, we got black, yellow, orange. Black. Yellow. Orange. What's the last color? Blue light. Where's the blue light? Okay. Got the shark over here. Black, light gray, blue. black, light gray, blue. What's the fourth color? Red. Trying to go quickly because I got stuff to do today. Apparently there's a new COVID booster shot. I was not aware of this, but apparently there is one. So, and I can maybe get it for free because I'm in a big city. Okay, yellow, brown, black. Oh, oh. Yellow. Brown. Light brown. Is it? I believe it's light brown. Yeah, and then D, black. And those are the leopard panther spot. Okay, we got that, and we got one more dude in a backpack. Brown, beige. Yeah, I think it's light brown. And then deep beige. And deep black. Okay. With this backpack. Brown, cyan. A brown L. The cyan. Purple, yellow. Okay. Okay, I think that's all the objects. I'm gonna save it right now. Test it, and yeah. You want to get the high score on this? There is a little Easter egg. You just have to aim and go. Okay, that was not good. And go. Okay, that was also a miss. And shoot. That wasn't even close. I wonder if there's a way to do it like. Hold up. Everything looks colorful. Oh, and I wanted to add cars, but I think this is good. We added a little Easter egg, and yeah, let's save it, publish it, and that's good. Okay, cool. Time, lowest number, post, edit. That was good. We got a lot done, and yeah, these were all little polishing tweaks, and I'll be honest with you, polishing is probably my favorite. It takes a lot of time, and it's enjoyable. Like once you get the primary game setup and mechanics, then yeah, you can just add nice things. And I think I'm gonna you'll see some things from your hype PT Jones from the Hype Fun Fair. I'll probably put around the area for this game because again I just like to add backdrops. And yeah, this week I'm gonna try to do some more work. There is the Halloween challenge. I have a couple of ideas in my head, so I'll need to make some moves to see how they play out. But until then, I'm Hypesy. Appreciate you hanging out, and yeah, I'll see you later. Stay safe out there, and peace.